The film kicks off with the flashing lights of a mega ball lottery ad, announcing a jaw-dropping prize of $156 million, a number that will change everything. We then meet Sterling, a small-time drug dealer standing in a dark alley. He's trying to sell drugs to a young guy who doesn't have enough cash. When Sterling demands his stash back, the boy tricks him. Suddenly, the boy's friend attacks Sterling from behind, snatching the stash and running away. Though Sterling pulls out his gun in anger, he doesn't have the courage to shoot. Furious and humiliated, he storms off. Next, the story shifts to a small convenience store owned by Amir. A police officer named Cody enters to use the restroom, and Amir politely guides him. Inside the store, a couple, Abraham and his pregnant girlfriend Anna Marlene, are shopping for ice cream, excited about their future baby, and clearly in a happy mood. A little later, a rich man named Laird walks in, followed by Sterling, who's only there to buy a drink after losing his stash. Laird rudely mocks Amir, showing his disdain for poor people. But everything changes when Laird scans his lottery ticket and realizes he has won the $156 million jackpot. Amir double-checks and confirms it, both of them thrilled. Laird starts shouting with joy, announcing to the entire store that he has become insanely rich. A moment that easily tempts anyone's morals. Hearing this, Sterling's greed completely takes over. He quickly covers his face with a magazine, pulls out his gun, and demands the ticket from Laird. At first, Laird refuses, terrified, but Sterling warns he'll do anything for that kind of money. Fearing for his life, Laird finally hands over the ticket. Meanwhile, Cody, still in the restroom, hears the commotion and rushes out with his gun drawn. He immediately aims at Sterling, demanding he drop the weapon. Cody orders Sterling to drop his gun, but Sterling refuses to surrender so easily. In a split-second decision that changes everything, Cody fires his weapon. But instead of hitting Sterling, the bullet strikes Laird, the rich man, killing him instantly. Everyone is frozen in shock, even Cody, who can't believe what he's done. Trying to recover, Cody turns his gun back towards Sterling, but Sterling shoots first, hitting Cody and leaving him badly wounded and bleeding on the floor. In the chaos, Amir also pulls out a gun in self-defense, but Sterling quickly overpowers him, punches him hard and breaks his nose. Meanwhile, Abraham and Anna watch in terror as two people die right before their eyes. Sterling then points his gun at Amir and orders him to delete all the store's security footage. Amir tries to lie, saying the cameras are just for scaring kids, but Sterling sees through it immediately. Under pressure, Amir admits the security system is set up in the back room. Sterling forces Amir to lock the doors and turn off the lights so no one outside gets suspicious. He also takes everyone's phones and personal belongings to stop them from calling for help or exposing him. Next, Sterling demands that Amir move the bodies and hide them somewhere. The bodies are heavy, so Abraham steps in to help, even though Anna is terrified. Abraham encourages her to stay strong. After moving the bodies, they clean up the store to erase any trace of the violence. Although this twisted plan is all Sterling's idea, the others are left with no choice but to follow along for their own survival. Finally, they head into the back room to start deleting the security footage, trying to cover up the nightmare that just unfolded. In the back room, Amir tries to calm Sterling, who's shouting and panicking. Amir tells him, "Look, you can't kill all of us. What's your real plan?" But Sterling doesn't really have one. Amir points out that even if he deletes the footage, it won't be easy to escape with such a massive amount. The store is officially involved in the winning ticket, and if the lottery officials suspect anything, they could lose everything. Plus, two people are already dead, including a cop, making the situation even more dangerous. Then Amir suddenly changes his tone and pretends to side with Sterling. He offers to help create a believable story to cover it all up. Sterling starts manipulating Abraham and Anna too, playing on their struggles and dreams. He promises them $6 million if they agree to help him, and offers Amir $4 million. Ironically, Amir would have legally received around $7 million without any bloodshed. Sterling suggests a fake story. A random black man came in to rob the store and killed Laird, but his plan sounds weak and unconvincing. Anna is the only one who clearly refuses, terrified of getting caught by the police. On the other hand, Abraham is tempted. He wants a better life for their unborn child, and slowly starts leaning towards Sterling's offer. Seeing her hesitation, Sterling even tells them they can leave if they want. But Abraham talks Anna into staying, trying to convince her this might be their only chance to secure their future. Suddenly, loud knocking interrupts them. When they check the camera, Amir realizes his brother-in-law has shown up for his night shift, completely unaware of the horror inside. Panicking, Sterling orders Amir to get rid of his brother-in-law immediately. When the brother-in-law sees Amir's bloody nose, he asks what happened. Amir lies, saying he slipped and fell. Ignoring Amir's warnings, the brother-in-law walks into the store. Amir insists that the shop is closed for the night and begs him to leave. Meanwhile, a security guard briefly stops by for cigarettes but doesn't sense anything suspicious and leaves quickly. Finally, Amir manages to convince his brother-in-law to go home, saying he needs time alone. Once he leaves, the group feels a small moment of relief, but there's still a big problem. Laird's luxury car is parked outside. If it stays there too long, someone might notice and call the police. The group starts discussing what to do next. Anna insists that they must completely change the plan. She suggests pretending nothing happened, but for that to work, they have to get rid of the car and the bodies immediately. They all head toward the back, where Sterling makes a horrifying suggestion. Dissolve the bodies in acid, but everyone strongly disagrees with this brutal idea. Sterling then searches Laird's pockets and finds his phone. Anna checks the phone to learn about Laird's personal life. She realizes he had no close family and often went on trips. Using this, Anna comes up with a smart plan. She decides to book a fake 1-month trip in Laird's name. She even sends an email to his office and his secretary, saying he'll be away and unreachable. This way, no one will suspect his disappearance for at least a month. Everyone likes her idea, but first they still have to move and hide the bodies. While the group struggles with this horrifying task, we suddenly see a shocking twist. A fly lands on Cody's face, the cop who was shot. We discover that Cody isn't actually dead, he was only unconscious from shock and blood loss. Slowly regaining consciousness, Cody realizes the deadly mess around him. Just then, Abraham and Amir enter the room to move Laird's body. Cody pretends to be dead to avoid alerting them. As soon as they leave, Cody quietly grabs his phone. Instead of calling for police backup, he calls his father, Jason, who is drinking beer with his old army buddies. Cody tells his father that someone shot a lottery winner and took the ticket. Jason and his ex-military friends are all struggling financially and see this as an opportunity. They decide to head to the store to rescue Cody and, of course, grab the jackpot ticket for themselves. Meanwhile, Amir and Abraham put Laird's body in his own car and plan to dump it by the ocean. Abraham is chosen to drive the car and dispose of the body. Terrified, he wants Anna to come with him, but Sterling insists she stay. Amir finally loses his patience with Sterling. He's furious because Sterling keeps acting like he controls everything, even though this plan isn't just his alone. They get into a heated argument. Amir boldly tells Sterling that he's probably out of bullets by now, so he should stop trying to scare everyone. Despite the tension, in the end, Abraham agrees to go alone to handle the car and get rid of the bodies, trying to keep the situation from spiraling further out of control. Before he leaves, Sterling tapes a phone to the car so he can listen to everything Abraham says. As Abraham drives, he reaches a railway crossing just as a loud train passes by. The noise is so intense that Sterling can't hear anything from the phone. Abraham sees this as a rare chance to escape and starts yelling for help, hoping someone might come to his rescue. Unfortunately, his cries for help attract a nearby security guard who thinks Abraham has stolen the car. Abraham tries to explain the situation, but the guard doesn't believe him. In panic, the guard sprays pepper spray into Abraham's eyes. A struggle breaks out, and during the fight, the guard accidentally falls and hits his head, dying instantly. Shocked and desperate, Abraham quickly hides the guard's body in the trunk, along with Laird's body. Now he's stuck with 2 dead bodies and no clear way out. Back at the store, the group anxiously waits for Abraham to return. While they wait, Sterling and Anna start talking. Anna opens up about her life, how her boss fired her when he found out she was pregnant, and how she later met Abraham. Sharing these personal details, Anna becomes emotional, and for a moment they all seem more vulnerable and human, but they have no idea that danger is already outside. Earlier, Cody had secretly called his father, Jason, and now a group of ex-military men have arrived in a van. They're just waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Inside, Amir confides in Anna. He tells her he doesn't trust Sterling and believes Sterling will betray and kill them all. Determined to act first, Amir grabs a hammer and moves toward Sterling to end it before it's too late. Just then, a sudden burst of gunfire erupts as the ex-military team storms in. In the chaos, both Amir and Sterling are shot and killed, leaving Anna alone and terrified. While all this happens, Abraham, still on the road, hears gunshots through the phone Sterling had taped to his car. Scared, he keeps asking if everything is okay, but there's no reply. Inside the store, Jason searches every corner to check for anyone hiding. He finds Anna lying on the ground with a plastic bag over her head, pretending to be dead. But Jason is no fool. He is experienced and suspicious. He steps on Anna's hands, trying to force her to move. Anna stays completely still, not making a sound or any movement. Just as he is about to kick her stomach to make sure she's really dead, Abraham's voice comes through on the taped phone call, revealing that he is still out there. This confirms Jason's suspicion that there are more people involved. He leaves Anna for a moment and starts checking other rooms, seizing this chance. Anna quietly grabs a hammer and sneaks up behind Jason. She hits him hard on the head multiple times, smashing him until he is dead. Meanwhile, Abraham drives the car with two bodies inside onto the ferry. After doing this, he rushes back toward the store on foot, desperate to find Anna and get her out alive. Back at the store, Jason's friend Dobbs approaches the entrance. Anna, now covered in blood and exhausted, picks up Jason's gun and shoots Dobbs as soon as he comes in. She then grabs his walkie-talkie and threatens the remaining ex-soldiers outside, telling them not to come closer or she'll burn the lottery ticket. When they ask where she got the walkie-talkie, Anna explains it's from Jason's body. Outside, the last two ex-military men argue about what to do next. Cody, badly injured and losing blood, begs them to take him to a hospital, but their new leader, Captain Rutledge, insists they wait. He hides the fact that Jason is dead and is determined to get the ticket at any cost. Abraham finally arrives back at the store, completely unaware of the chaos that has unfolded. As soon as the ex-military men see him, they grab him, force him into their vehicle, and start beating him to make him reveal Anna's location and convince her to come out. After the shootout, Anna doesn't run outside. Instead, she stays inside and uses a computer to dig up information on Cody, the wounded cop. She discovers that he already has a criminal record. Anna then contacts the ex-military men outside and tells them she has a new story. She warns them not to hurt Abraham and proposes a deal. They can all share the money if they work together. Anna then pitches her own story. She and Abraham are a poor couple who won the lottery. Some dangerous criminals tried to rob them, but brave ex-military heroes, the remaining men outside, arrived just in time and saved them. She promises that if they let her and Abraham go, she will split half the prize money with them. Though it sounds like a good deal, Captain Rutledge doesn't trust her. Instead of agreeing, he orders Dobbs to go inside and kill Anna. Anna hides in the freezer. Dobbs eventually finds her and a violent hand-to-hand fight breaks out. He starts choking Anna and it seems like he's about to kill her. But at the last moment, Anna grabs a broken glass bottle and stabs Dobbs in the neck, cutting deeply. Dobbs bleeds out and finally dies. After that, Anna lights matches and activates the fire alarm. Now exhausted and completely covered in blood, Anna drags herself across the store floor toward the front door. She is desperate to reach the lottery ticket lying near Sterling's body. As she reaches for it, Cody, the wounded cop, suddenly appears. Fueled by rage over his father, Jason's death, Cody shoots Anna in the stomach without hesitation. Anna falls, severely wounded but not yet dead. Before Cody can finish her off, Abraham and Captain Rutledge rush in. In a shocking twist, Captain Rutledge walks up to Cody and shoots him dead with his own gun. Rutledge believes Cody has become a liability, someone who could expose them all. Rutledge then turns to Abraham. Surprisingly, instead of killing him, Rutledge sets him free. He knows he needs Abraham and Anna alive to complete the story Anna had proposed. Moments later, the police finally arrive and secure the scene. A few weeks later, we see Captain Rutledge on a national TV talk show, now celebrated as a hero. Thanks to the full story Abraham and Anna gave, Rutledge is praised as the brave veteran who saved an innocent couple from ruthless criminals. As a reward, he receives half of the lottery winnings, around $78 million, and is treated like a national icon. Meanwhile, Anna is shown in the hospital, slowly recovering from her gunshot wound. Despite everything, she survives. People feel sorry for her and admire her for enduring so much tragedy, sending her gifts and support. In their hospital room, Abraham and Anna discuss their future, finally safe but forever changed by the nightmare they survived. In the final scene, we see the car containing the two bodies parked somewhere. A dog and a man stand nearby, suggesting that this secret might soon be discovered and everything could come out. With this, the film ends.